Oh, one more time. Like, share, and subscribe. If you don't mind, like, share, and subscribe. Now we got to tap on this last one. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. Forget about it. Forget about it. Ooh, man. We got gambling. We got mob bosses. We got black pawns. All in one story. This sounds like another episode of the movie Casino. Man, the twists and turns in this bad boy is crazy. I'm sure you heard this also too. The mob is back out. The mob is out, and they've come from under their shell. Right? They didn't just die out. You know when Gotti died and his son gave it to life. No. They just learned to a degree. Anyway, to a degree. But the mob has shown their face. Right? They've shown their face. And their front man is a moolie. Typical. Right? Typical. Get the eggplants. Get the eggplant. I always get myself jammed up. Always. Now, I'm sure you heard of the FBI raid on the illegal sports betting that that's been going on, right? Features NBA players and coaches. 3 or 4 of the 5 crime families from New York. I'm telling you, it's a movie. It's a movie. You can make this a bestseller, right? A bestseller if you wanted to. Okay. Now they didn't mention any names of the actual, La Cosa Nostra members, right? But it's a few of the families is the Bonanno family, the Gambino, the Genovese. I believe the Lucchese also. I'm not 100% solid, but I believe the Lucchese's part of it also, right? But they've been investigated for at least 3 years on defrauding tens of millions of dollars from Will and Suckers, from Will and Vicks. Hey, it is what it is, man. That's part of the game. You gamble, you gotta believe at some point the house is not gonna lose. Okay? The house ain't gonna lose, all right? That's how they decided to get that in Vegas. The house don't lose, right? Wait, what? You think you gonna cheat the system? No, sir. It's not how this goes, man. All right? We're gonna keep you playing as long as possible, because we need you to give it up. This establishment is here for you to give up your money. That's how this goes. All right? But the house doesn't take a loss. All right? Now here's the thing. If you're gambling for fun, okay. These guys were fully invested. Right? Fully invested. And the monsters, they used their version of Goyim to lure unsuspecting victims, and these Goyim had, face card value, right? They were known, right? And 2 of them, okay, Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier. Chauncey Billups, the coach now, Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups, and Terry Rozier, right? 2 guys that was used as pawns to draw in the victims. You feel me? And the only names that the news actually brought up was Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier. So they made them the face of the illegal, activities. Typical, right? That train is never late. Okay. But at that time, both were put on immediate leave. As of the making of this video, Chauncey Billups has actually been fired. Jeopardizing dollars for pennies, man. That's the rule. Never jeopardize dollars for pennies. Right? What the hell's going on with these guys, man? You got millions of dollars coming in, and you're gonna jeopardize that for the hundreds of thousands that you might get by partnering with these people. Come on, man. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be partners with them. They're using you for their benefit. And it's not wrong with being used, because if you can't be used, maybe you're useless, right? But at least when you're being used, at least make it be equally beneficial for you as well as it is for the parties that's also trying to use you. Nope. But they're going to never learn. They're going to never learn. They don't know who they really are still to this day. But that's why, right? I don't know if you guys remember, but I actually did a video right when I was doing Manhood Mondays. I did a video or a segment of the video where I was touching on certain precepts that men need to have that's there to make you a man, right? Because you're not born a man, you're born a male. That's what you do that makes you a man, right? That's a fact, though. Okay. And one of the rules that I actually created was, man, chase discipline, not pleasure. Chase discipline, not pleasure. Doesn't mean you can't have some pleasure, but make discipline be more paramount than you chasing pleasure, man. All right. Your success depends on that. Your future depends on that. Okay. You can have money and still be a slave mentally a slave. It's a fact, though. And that's the best slave for people that have their own agendas, right? A slave that can draw more money, and then when they're done with you, then they break their tools. That's how it goes. When they're done with their tools, they break them. Okay? But that's why I came up with that precept. Man, chase discipline, not pleasure. Okay? And when you do that, you'll have years of extended periods of pleasure. Decades, right? But these guys didn't listen, and now it's up. It's up and it's stuck with these guys. You feel me? Now, how many years they're gonna get, I don't know, right? I'm not sure if they've been arraigned yet, right? I believe that they've posted bail. I believe they've pleaded not guilty. I believe. I don't know, right? But are they going to snitch? Now they're in the quagmire, right? They're in the quagmire. Because if you're part of the, if you're part of the crime, especially with certain groups of people, and you say, I'm going to go snitch, they don't like that, man. Or murder, they don't like that. Okay? Death before dishonor. Are you crazy? All right? So, are they going to snitch? Like your boy Gilbert Arenas? Gilbert said plain out, I'm snitching. Okay? I'm not going to jail for a soul. All right? I'm telling on you, and you. All y'all going down. And I'm gonna stay out here and do what I keep doing. Okay? Here's another piece of it. Did Gilbert snitching point the FBI in their direction? It's a possibility. Gilbert said, man, I'm not going down for a soul, bro. All right? It's a zero-sum game. Somebody wins, somebody loses. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, that remains to be seen. That's a possibility, though. That's highly plausible. It's highly plausible. But, you know, we'll see what's going to happen, man. You know, but all I know is they better be careful. Chauncey and Terry better be careful, right? If you're thinking about snitching, thinking about talking, okay, on the people that you're partnered up with, might be careful, man. These guys play for keeps. All right? And according to them, they don't see you as one of their own, so it's nothing for them to take care of a problem that they may think they have. Be careful. All right? Be careful. You can't just lie down with dogs and think you're not going to get fleas, man. Okay? You cannot get a little bit pregnant. This is classic rules from the elders. What's going on, man? You guys don't even know, Anyway, what's going to happen? Anyway, thank you guys for tapping back in. Facts over feelings. I'm back outside. I'm back outside. You see me. In all my glory, you see me. All right. The clouds have passed. The rain has subsided. And we back out here, man. Right? So get outside there, tap in. And we're going to touch bases some more, man. Talk to y'all soon. Peace to the fam. Peace to the gods and nerves. All right? And, touch bases again. All right? Peace to the fam.